Oh yeah, how's it going everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it is indeed time for more Animal Crossing. Oh yeah. Halloween is over. that was an experience. Oh man. Alright, so let's go ahead and boot this up. This will be the last stream at 5 p.m., huh? Oh man, at least for a while, right? I don't know what the schedule will look like in January. Find out then, but a few more days left. More days. Now there's something really important I need to mention. I'm sure everyone will be absolutely fine about it, but not discussing Sword and Shield here. We're not discussing any potential leaks, fake leaks, real leaks, far-fetched leaks, anything like that, alright? Just so that is clear. If it's something that's been officially revealed, my stance has always been that, you know, I cover the games. You know, I would hope that people try to keep conversation away from it here for people who want to go in, like, really blind. A lot of villagers walking around here. But, you know, if it's been officially revealed, to me, that is fine. So just, you know, understand that if you are really against that. But I think that's more than fair. However, anything that is a leak, absolutely not gonna have that at all in chat, period. Jokes or otherwise. Anyway, how's it going, Verithin? How's it going, Bunny Honey? I'm here to dance. Artemia? Doing Shiny Misty. Oh man, my flowers are dying. Not good. Hey, thanks Shripa for the 100 bits! Saying 3 days left. Would have thought that the time would fly by this fast. I guess it's true when they say time flies by when you're having fun, and how can you not possibly have fun in good old Poorburg? I know, it's been a pretty enjoyable time here. Let's see. Oh dear. Oh, actually this is fine, right? What are these messages from the post office? Oh yeah, I earned money. Hey, I got 7 bells of interest! I'm rich! How's it going, gaming fan? How's it going, Eon Eevee? No, I just wanted to set the ground rules with the, quote-unquote talk. Just so everyone knows, in case they can't read the big letters. Oh, actually, they're over there. Let's see. Hey, Oliver, I was out walking by the sea the other day and stopped to watch the waves. Before I knew it, the sun had set. It's so not like me, right? What's happening to me? From Terrified Diva? That's just so weird. What the heck? Okay, I don't even understand that, but yeah. Yes, Kira, the stream did just start, actually. It's good. So I can get rid of that. Actually, I don't know if I want to get rid of it. It's a pretty silly message. We don't really need this. I get so many letters from Cyrano. Alright. So let's water these flowers. These white roses, I don't need them. I also need to fix my clothes. Now that we're not in Halloween mode, I don't really need to have this spooky thing. Let's see. And for that matter, I can probably just sell these masks. I don't really need them. Nice, glad you like it. GM and a goat, or is it G and a goat? Don't know. Okay, let's see. My shirt is beautiful. Yes, this is the mythical pizza shirt. Alright, so Halloween went pretty well as far as getting stuff I wanted. I didn't check out this creepy skeleton yet. Okay, I don't know where my other stuff is, but I need to do some cleaning, so let's see. Where is... I already had another skeleton hood. What? Alright, well, let's sell it. I don't need any of these hoods. Doesn't really matter now. We're at the end, my friend. For that matter, I don't even need the balloon hat. I can throw away the old wallpaper. Actually, let me put away... Let's go with the flame pants, because I broke my other pants. What's a skeleton look like? Is that the one on the floor? Yeah, there we go. All that will remain here. Oh dear. Where should I put that? Probably by the bed, right? I'll put it over here for right now. Just for the moment. Okay. What else do I need to get rid of? I don't need this axe on me. I need to find where my eye patch went. Red pumpkin head. I mean, I don't like the patched hat. I actually think... let's see. Mummy shirt. I'm gonna put the 7 lamp up for sale. That's all the... Fuck, I really need to sell some things. Problem here. Now, where's all my stuff? Do I not have my eye patch? Must have put it somewhere. There it is. Ghost mask, bug mask, monster mask. Let's axe away. Alright, we'll do that. Oh man. When is the new Animal Crossing game come out? March 20th, 2020. And what time will be the last 3 Animal Crossing streams? So that will be Saturday at 11 a.m. Sunday at 11 a.m. However, that is, Sunday's stream will be affected by daylight saving time. So if you live in the US or Canada or anywhere that observes North America in daylight saving time, then it should still be 11 to you, or whatever the usual morning time is. However, if you live in Europe, or Australia for that matter, you had your daylight saving time equivalent. The clocks changed, well, in the case of Europe, I know it was last week, last Sunday, so it'll be back to the time it was. Or if you live in somewhere like Arizona, that doesn't observe daylight. Oh, it's Puddles! Hi, Puddles. What are you doing over here? Yeah, how's it going, Pumpkin Days? Hi. You pop in like this, but I was totally in the neighborhood and wanted to know what you were up to. Australia entered daylight savings at the start of the month. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I didn't want to say it was, last week. I know that it's already happened, but I know it was earlier. I don't remember the exact date, but I remember it's in the beginning of October. Alright. That's so cute. She just wanted to stop by. Yeah, I'm kind of drooling over your pancakes. Hey, you can have some pancakes. That's why I set them out. Yeah, that's the refrigerator you gave me, if I recall correctly. I was quite proud of it. Are you going to give me anything? I thought I had that tea table. Whoops. Been over there. Oh, the dishwasher, that's right. Here we have the Oliver in his natural habitat. An amazing picture, that Oliver. Ugh. Are you not going to give me anything? Usually they can give you something if they stop by randomly. Oh, you want my tacos, too? We'll have some. That's fine. What? My too cute alarm just went off, Cowboy. Who doesn't love a fuzzy friend? What? Fuzzy friend are you talking about? My Dharma? Okay, my Dharma is just so adorable. Hey, how's it going, Max LP Queen? Alright, maybe she's not going to give me anything. And she'll probably send me a message later, but... Alright, well, we'll leave her be then. Alright, see ya, Puddles. That was a spooky game last night. It was. I found myself thinking about it even more after the stream. It's like, Alright, there we go. Rid of my headgear. It's totally fine, Shripa. I think that's actually really funny when it's like, you know, either a really serious moment or like a really scary moment. Oh man, I got all excited. I saw some other color there, but no, it's just purple. Oh, why couldn't it be blue? That would have been so much better. And a wonderful way to end. Oops. Yeah, I think it's really funny when, like, someone subs or someone gets bits. Oh, it's a mushroom. Alright, let's talk. Really want to replace the Gerbera? Yeah, with something else. I think that's a plant. I think it's a 1x1. Cool, so we have to go find something for him. I don't know what, though. It's Francine. Let's talk to Francine after I sell my stuff. Also don't know why I keep watering all these flowers. Everything's going to die. Wonder how much I can sell mushrooms for. I didn't even think about that. Alright, well, first and foremost... Wait, do I get the full 1,000 for these? No. See, that's what I was thinking the other day when someone was like, oh, you know, it's 10/31, get it? Because, you know, Halloween, but it's like, for selling, usually you only get a quarter of the price, so that's what I was thinking. Alright, well, I don't want any of this stuff. I'm very done with it. Actually, I can throw away that old... Oh, you know what? Let's put the clock and the 7 lamp up. Probably find a sucker to buy them. Got 18k for mushrooms. Wow. Oh, Puddles, I didn't mean to call you a sucker, but I know you have a lot of money, and you'd probably like to buy a lovely 7 lamp. Yeah, how's it going, Nibs? Okay, so 1750, so yeah, it's 7,000. I think if we just do this. Puddles. About this lovely 7 lamp. I would rate you 7 out of 7 if you bought it. No, I would. Okay, antique clock. 587. So, let's just say 2,000. Lazy to calculate. Puddles, no, you're going too far! You're going too far! Wait, is this mine? It's been such a long time. No, it's Francine's. Also, who sold their baby? Want this? Oh. Darn, well... Alright, well, whatever, it's fine. We'll just leave it be for right now. Really want to get that police station. Okay, but first, let's see. Get money from these mushrooms. It also looks like a lot of my oranges are ready, too. Is a good sign. Ooh, and some peaches, too. Oh, baby. Who sold their baby? I really need to do a better job at curating the Marriland quotes. Like, we had that a while back, but then it just really... It got a little ridiculous. Because people would just spam it all the time. But I feel like it'd be nice to have somewhere to have them on. Hey, Chrissy. What are you doing? Exciting going on right now. Okay, how about we end the world? Oh, Katrina is telling fortunes. Well, you know what? I don't think it would hurt to see. Now, I had a... Well, I wouldn't say a bad dream. Actually, I had a series of very odd dreams, one of which involving a penguin in my backyard. Very weird. What do you do if there's a penguin in your backyard? Who do you call? But anyway, I feel like at one point in my dream, I had this feeling that someone was going to move out. Like, I was playing Animal Crossing, and someone dear to me said that they were moving out, and I was sad because that meant I had to get rid of them. So, so I'm actually kind of nervous that Cyrano's gonna want to move. I hope he doesn't. I feel like it's going to be a boy that wants to move, though. Okay, good fortune upon health. Purple glasses. Well, that sounds pretty good. Alright, well. Let's see. It seems like they're always in stock. I might even have some. Except then I can't wear the eye patch. Makes me sad. Alright, where did Francine go? Also, where did all those other mushrooms go? I want to find them. I should probably chop down a few trees, too, because that might be a good way. Cyrano, don't say the words. I'm so nervous. Cowboy, can I get it? No! Why do I have to be psychic? No! The dream foretold it! No! Oh, no! Cyrano! You can't leave! No! Why? I dreamt it would happen! No! Oh. Truth is, I've been thinking it's about time for me to leave this place behind. No! It's not that I started to hate Poorburg or anything, though. It's actually pretty nice here. That's why I think I gotta bust out of this lukewarm place and harden myself up. Already picked a date, too. Well, not gonna be the 11th. We have a policy. It's usually 3 days after. However, the problem is the stream ends. The series ends on the 4th. So if we kicked him out 3 days from now, we'll never even get anyone else. Just stop him? Well, I have a policy because this series is only meant to last 50 days. That if someone wants to move, I have to make sure that they move out using the hockey puck and amiibo cards. And so I have to do that. And then I have to do it in like 3 days instead of whenever they want. Just to kind of keep things going, to keep the series interesting. But it's just so sad. However, because 3 days would be the end, pretty much, I think we need to move him out either tonight or tomorrow. Because otherwise, whoever else, they'll end up moving in too late. Like, they won't have a chance to move in. Because, okay, we move him out now. Then tomorrow, the plot ends up somewhere for whoever we're moving in. So that'll be day 48. Day 49, they're then, like, unpacking their boxes. So they'll only be, you know, doing something interesting on day 50. So we have to do it. We have to do it. Now, as sad as this makes me, at the same time, it does actually make me happy because we know what's happening to Poorburg. We know what's happening in January. We're going to make this the worst place ever. And Cyrano's probably, like, my favorite here now. He's been really good. So at least we'll spare him from that. Which is nice. Alright, well. Okay, see ya! He's probably gonna change his mind, but it won't change mine. Yeah, I might be jumping the gun, but thanks for everything you've ever done for me. I hope you'll be friends with me for a little while longer. Oh, I want to give you a hug. That's just so... I had that in my dream, and literally, it was the one person I didn't want to see. Oh, man. Hey, thanks, Reaper, for the 100 bits saying you may have predicted Cyrano moving, but could you predict this? I don't think I could ever predict that. It's never happened before. Thank you so much for the bits. Oh, what have we here? Woohoo! I thought it was a mushroom, but it was a mush hanger! Alright. Well, as long as I can sell it, that's what's important. Oh, that makes me sad. But happy, but sad. But happy. but sad. But also a little happy. But mostly sad. But still a little happy. Although it's still really, really sad. But... man. I think the funniest thing is, like... I literally had that feeling. Like, it was such a strong feeling. You know? Like, it was a really strong feeling that someone was gonna move. Ooh, that's decent money. Someone was gonna move. It was gonna be one of the boys in town. But I honestly felt it would be Cyrano. Believe in Cyrano's wanting to move? I know! It's sad. I'm really, really broken up over it. I mean, like I've been saying, I am happy. Because, you know, we're going to destroy Poorburg. And after the destruction, it probably won't be around. Like, realistically, I'll probably end up starting the game over. Have it as, like, a backup save file or something. That's what happens if you just leave a town to stagnate and you don't ever go back to it. That doesn't really do any good, right? I think having a nice conclusion would be good. Yeah, we'll be scanning someone in today. That's the only way we'll get someone in, someone moved in. And actually being interesting, because otherwise they're going to be like, you know, unpacking, and that's never any fun. If we do it now, today, then, you know, realistically it would work. Stop watering the peaches. So I guess that begs the question, is there anyone that has room? I know it's sudden, but does anyone have room for Cyrano? Probably be moving him up. Hey, I don't even know who I'm going to move in instead of Cyrano. Olaf. No, I'm not gonna move. Yo! You know what's funny? I don't even think you have to attack it. I think you can just poke it. Can I choose who moves in? But yeah, that's what I've been doing for pretty much everyone who's moved in lately. I can choose from any of the amiibos that I have. Or amiibo cards that I have. No, I'm not moving Olaf in. Because we're going back to Cheville, so we'll see Olaf. Wait, what the heck? What? Excuse me? Why is there one apple here? Huh? Wait, what? Hello? Does this happen randomly to, like, a tree? Just in case you are somehow, like, let's say you got rid of every single tree you had. Then you wouldn't have any apples. Why is there only one apple on this tree? I don't want to shake it, I want to leave it there. That's just so bizarre. I feel like I must have seen it before. It's not even like a perfect apple, but why is there one apple? That is some creepy stuff. That apple just reappeared. They were like, it just grew. What? That's so bizarre. Should have shook it. Oh, oh man, that's creepy. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I'm so sad about Cyrano. Buddy, I'm gonna miss you. Alright, let's see. No, I don't want to do, like, random cards. I feel like whoever we move in needs to be someone, I mean, this is a sign. Whoever is moving in ruins the village. Like, that's basically canon at this point. So... yeah, how did that tree thing happen? Oh, someone's here. Guess I could see if someone... we could just move this villager in. Probably not. Bangle. Somehow she doesn't seem like the ultimate last boss. Oh, you have a spot, Verithan? I mean, if you want Cyrano and if no one else has room, I would much rather Cyrano go to a good home. Oh, I should probably move this purple flower now that I can. I have a really terrible idea for the final stream. I think I'll go with it. It'll be very chaotic. Spoil it though. Have to remember it. Alright, hi Puddles. Eggman's been all over the place here. Alright, where did Francine go? She was over here. I just don't know who we move in now. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave it as a surprise. I think I'll probably do that. I like surprises. Balloon Vanity. Yeah, let's get rid of that stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 16,000. Getting there, but I still have a long way to go. Yes, Sambal. However, we're not going to be talking about Pokémon Sword and Shield here, just because there are leaks around, and we're not... I just would rather keep discussion of that away from here. Glad we got Cyrano for most of the series. Yes. I'm just glad he turned out to be, like, a real gem, you know? He was good. He was definitely a really good character. I feel like he had a lot of personality. Where in Maryland am I from? I'm not from Maryland. From Wisconsin. Alright, I need purple glasses. Do I have these? I feel like I do. Maybe I don't. I might have sold them. Ha! I have them! Oh, that's great. Thought I did. Okay, well, I guess I have to show my eye here. I don't have my hat anymore. That makes me sad. Take this light blue cap for right now. I got a glass eye, yep. Yeah, I played a little bit of Digimon Cyber Sleuth, the first one. Played a little bit of that on the Vita. It was pretty fun. Reminded me a lot of Persona, actually. Okay, Drake! There's a fancy suit. And fancy pants! These are things I cannot have. Are they keeping villagers from this with New Horizons? Or do they typically make a new set of villagers? Typically they make a new set. Although, there will still be, like, all the villagers. Usually they don't get rid of too many. Maybe, like, a few. But I would imagine they keep any that they made an amiibo card for, so... Kind of like this hat, actually. I guess we'll go with that for now. Alright, while I'm in the neighborhood, I should probably update my dream. I don't know if I should go to a dream today or not. Probably. So I have my purple roses. That's... Or not purple roses. Purple glasses. That's it. I mean, I got purple roses, too. But... Yeah, I don't really need to get that. Let me see a dream. Oh, but I need money. I could probably do that. But I don't want to do it right now. Do it in a moment. I think I need to actually go to, I think my bananas and lemons are ready. Because the thing is, I need to get the money. I need to get 120,000 for the, police station, but I have to do that by Sunday, because remember, it still takes a day for the project to be complete. But I think if I chop down some trees, like just a few, not a lot of trees, but I think if I chop down some, that will spread mushrooms, right? And if I can sell those to make some extra money, that'd be really good. So we have about 100,000 to go. Also, since I have good health, I don't know what the good health charm thing is for. Because it wasn't like I have bad health if I don't have something. Okay, well, let's see. Visit some towns to pick fruit and leave. I'd like to do that, I just don't want to do that tonight because it's kind of late. But I think that would be a good kind of final push to just run through people's towns, you know, just try to not do tours, but just visit whoever I can and get like a basket of fruit. Just go for it, you know? I feel like that would be pretty cool. Hunter's cap. Actually, that might look a little bit better. Pink nightcap. Oh, I did have that. Oh, purple knit hat. You know what? I'm gonna wear that instead. There. Matches my glasses. Okay, I'm going to take this axe. Let's just leave the stuff here. I don't need it. Open my gate and let people drop off fruit. No, that should be fine. Like, I want to at least gather the fruit myself if I can. Because otherwise I feel like, oh, well, I could just sell fish, honestly, you know. Like to do at least something. Okay, so let's chop down, like, a few trees to hopefully get some, mushrooms, right? I guess we can do these cedar trees here. Oh, I should have probably shook it first. Whoops! Oh, that's Francine's house. I don't want to chop down any trees right there. Uh-oh! Hey, Oliver, I heard that people have been calling you Hun. That sounds so cool. Do you mind if I call you that too, Stuffin'? No. Please don't. Not you, Stitches. Maybe Cyrano. Maybe, but not you. Okay, anyway, I'm not opposed to him having, like, a nickname for me. How about Care Bear? Hey, Care Bear. Should I do that? Or he could just call me Plushie. Which is kind of weird, but that also kind of fits him. I just don't know. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can do that poll thing in the chat now. Hold on, let me see. Polls. There's now an option. I just had to refresh my thing. Of course, I can't scroll over. Alright, here we go. Let's try this out. So... Alright, what should... Alright. Let's do nickname. Alright. Care Bear. Plushie. Any other ideas? Beast. Or, Stuffles. Wait, does Stuffles fit? Does. Okay, let's try this out. I have no clue if this is going to work, but I just started a poll. You have a minute! Oh! What happens? Anyone can vote. It's very new. I don't know if it'll work on what you're using to browse, but we'll see if it does. Hey, how's it going, sir? Your name, but hi. How do you vote? You can't vote? I'm not sure. What are you using to watch? How old are you? You look old for these games. Well, why would you say that and then say my friend? I'll say something business. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's a new feature that just came out, so you might need to, like, update your app or something. Alright, what do the results end up being? Alright, well, it looks like Care Bear won with, like, 9 votes, or 8 votes, I'm sorry. So, we'll go with that. With that. Ooh. Cool, well, I'll have to try that. Like, I think the poll, that's something they should have had built in from the get-go. It's such a nice feature. Okay, I have a question for you, Sarah, then. Why are you watching videos that you're clearly too old? Like, I'm not, you know, if you're gonna just be like, oh, you're too old for this, why are you here? Like, you know, just saying. We don't need negativity in the chat. I know I'm older than you, but I can still enjoy games. That's fine. Pretty much everyone here is over their 20s. Where all your follower went. If you're just here to rattle people, you know what? You don't really need that. I have a nice community here. Alright, let's see. Oh, surprise! Bought Stitch as a gift. Okay. I'm on it. You're not negative, my friend. I want to check your attitude. I want to check. Nah, you're not my friend. No, we don't need to ban him just yet. But I also don't really need to give attention. What kind of games do you like, sir? Whatever your name is. I can't pronounce it. So, hun, the rumor is that your home is looking very stylish. I'm gonna take a peek right now. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Going over to my house. I'm excited. We haven't actually had her over in a while. I think we went over to her house not that long ago. You didn't answer my question, sir. What games do you like? Answer me. Do it. Hope you don't mind if I just barge right in, hon. Oh, I don't mind at all. Oh, hon, this is how a real pro listener like you is decorating these days. You want my pancakes? No, you do. Oh yeah, I guess I could show you my upstairs now that I finally have an upstairs. Oh, it needs music. You know what would be good is if I got like that bug stereo thing. I don't remember what it's called. Pokemon. Wait, now hold on a second. You're saying Animal Crossing is for kids, but you like Pokemon? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's pretty silly. Well, I'll tell you right now, there's no Pokemon here now. Just check my YouTube channel, that's where it goes. You definitely have an attitude, though. And I really don't need that, so I'll give you a chance to find a Pokemon stream to watch. But if you don't want to, then why are you here watching Animal Crossing? Just saying. Check yourself, buddy. Oh, man. Alright, anyway. Oh, you want to move here? Alright. Actually, you know what? While I'm here... Oh. Guess I put the old wallpaper away. Okay, are you done here, Francine? Yes, now she is. You're not my friend. I don't even know you, so I think it's time you left. I'll give you 10 minutes. See ya. Yeah, you're not my friend. So how do I close this message? What the heck? Alright, anyway. I don't have to deal with that here, because you know what? The rest of the community is really good. I'm sure that that person will find someone to... I don't even know what. Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? But we don't need to mess with that. I'm actually surprised how little of that there's been. All things considered, you know? Pretty much everyone's been really respectful. And really friendly. That's what I love about this community. But that was just a really poor representation of how to act on the internet. Alright, let's see. But I also think it's important not to just jump directly to the ban button. I mean, if it's something that clearly warrants it, yeah. But if it's just someone with an opinion, like, okay, I'll hear you out. Sure, why not? Okay, what do I need? Yeah, we're not going to see Franklin for a while. Actually, who did I need to deliver this to? That was... Was that Diva or Nan? Or Chrissy? Shoot, I don't even... Hey, thanks, Shrifa, for the 100 bits saying, but Devin, we are friends. Oh, Cyrano! Don't move! I'm gonna be really sad when he's gone. Ah, he's calling me Care Bear now. I love it. Okay, delivery time. Wait, what was the thing that he asked for? Oh yeah, he wanted an item. That's right. A bear tea! Wear it! I'll try it on later when I have a little privacy. Oh, you should wear it right now. My apple is a reward. No, it's the haunted apple. Oh yeah, but you see the problem I'm here to dance is he would have just complained. It's like, but I didn't do anything wrong. Why'd you tie me out? You know, you get that all the time. Like, it was one of those Like, clearly a troll, or just someone who really doesn't understand social contact, I guess. Like, I don't want to dwell on it. I really don't, but, you know, what I think it's important to just, you know, not just close yourself in. That doesn't really do any good either. But if someone's being a pain, then yeah, they don't really need to continue disrupting. Just not necessary. Not necessary. Is the single apple still there? It changed into 3! I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, oh, money, nice. Alright, I'm a real stump maker now. Don't like the tone that he came into the stream with. Way that he first said, "Love your stream, you're my friend." I know! Then instantly jumped into essentially bullying you for being too old to play Animal Crossing and having his favorite game be Pokemon. See, I love using that logic for people that like Pokemon but like to bash on other games. Fortnite included, alright? Like, this is important because I don't care for Fortnite. I just don't. But I understand that people like it. And whose business, like, why should I make it my business to take a dump on people for liking a game? Like, what? Like, that's just unnecessary. So, I mean, what I'd like to do often, if someone's all like, "Oh, how do you like that game? You know, it's so bad." Like, okay, well, you know, you have a Pokemon avatar. Like, let me talk to you about Pokemon, all right? If you're going to be insulting other games, then by your own logic, you shouldn't like Pokemon. I'm not saying you shouldn't like Pokemon by any means, or shouldn't like Animal Crossing, or even shouldn't like Fortnite, you know? Enjoy games, alright? That's the point. Like, don't tear people down for the games that they like to play. Like, it doesn't take any effort to do that. All respect, it's really easy. Yeah! Chop it with an axe! Oh, man. Balloon hat. Okay. So I think I need to go to the island. Because I'm pretty sure the last time I went there was, like, Tuesday? Either Monday or Tuesday. So I believe I will be able to get some stuff. Although, let me first give an item to Stitches. Hate it when people hate on each other's art. How about giving pros and cons in a nice way without crushing their dreams? I know, like, honestly, that's a very good point. I love art. I think that that's something that, you know, people need to just be like, okay, if you want criticism, ask for it and be ready to accept it. If you're not necessarily looking for criticism, you just want to share your art and be proud of it, like, I think that's fine. I don't think you should just automatically be subject to the criticism of other people just on the merit of, oh, I wanted to share my art, you know? But I also think that if someone is going to give criticism, there are good ways to do it and then bad ways to do it. Just saying, oh, it sucks. Like, that doesn't really do anything to help someone grow. It just discourages them. And if all you do is just suck up, I mean, that's fine. It helps. Oh, let's give him this polka dot closet. I think you'll like that. Actually, no, the kitty stereo wouldn't work. But, you know, I don't even know. I think that, it does go both ways with that, too. Because I think that there's a lot of people, and I used to be the same. In a lot of ways, I still am. It's a weakness of mine, an absolute weakness. I fully admit it, but I do not handle criticism well. Like, I've been a lot better. It's something I've constantly had to grow and, you know, just understand, hey, this is a weakness. I have to understand that there's good criticism. Wait, that's not what you wanted. What? How big is this thing? Hold on here. Now I'm confused. But anyway, like, I think that that's still important for me to be better with. And, you know, that I think that also kind of stems back to that guy, you know, like, if I just banned him right away, you know, like, what does that necessarily say about me? Am I not able to take criticism then? I mean, it's not really an appropriate situation like that anyway, but, you know, just being mindful of that, I guess. Being mindful that, hey, I do need to be open to criticism and not just shut people down. But also recognize that, you know, there's a lot out there that just is no value. It doesn't help in the slightest. It's just meant to demean. Kitty clock, that goes on the wall, right? What do I give him? I'll give him the Mama Panda! There we go. I could have sworn that that deposit thing I had was 1x1. I must be thinking of another thing. Oh well, it's fine. Yeah, that's kind of silly, baking. It's definitely kind of silly. I mean, not like in the funny way, in the... Yeah, that's a ridiculous way. But I think we can learn a lot. Like, again, I try to always watch myself here, because I know that, you know, I am not perfect like that. It's something I still constantly try to be better about. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, too. Okay, here, how about this Mama Panda? Oh, Mama Panda! This is perfect! I'm gonna find the perfect place for it when I get home. I can't wait, Stuffin'. It's a striped closet! Hey, thanks. Really appreciate that. Okay, well, I need some money. Let's go to the island. Oh man, Cyrano. No! I can't believe he's moving out. So I think what I'll end up doing, I think I'll probably move him out off camera and I'll just coordinate for who, will get it. I think Verithan. Actually, if I recall, it's pretty late for you, Verithan. Because I need to look through. It really caught me off guard. I need to look through and see who's, you know, which card I would want to replace. So that's a problem. I guess I could take a moment and just look. Where's the website? Catalog. Okay, who would be a very good villain? I just don't know. Hey, thank you so much, Shreepa, for the 200 bits! Saying it sounds like this, however, that I'm immensely grateful that this community is so close and tight-knit. We can easily come together at a time like this. Makes me really proud to be a member. Hey, well, thanks so much for the 200 bits and the kind words, of course. Yeah, exactly, Luveltal. Exactly. And that's the thing. I think that, like, it goes both ways. You know, you shouldn't just keep wanting to make same old things over and over and not improve. And just expect, like, the positive comments left and right. But I also think it's fair to not always want criticism on everything you do. You know, sometimes you just want to make something because you feel like making it, not because you feel like improving. And I think that's fine, too. Like, it doesn't have to be two extremes where, you know, it's one or the other. I really hope I didn't miscalculate. I think it's fine, though. Yeah, we're good. This is probably the last time I need to go to the island. That's not to say I won't be back, but... I need these lemons and I need the bananas, and they aren't going to grow back in time. Also, I still don't know who the villain is. Critics shouldn't have to be mean to get their points across. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. People just feel entitled. So often. I like how I could actually go up to that tree and shake it. There's a nice way to point out pros and cons. There's one tip that I always kind of think of when dealing with criticism and giving it that tries to make it the best. Like, you know, as far as, hey, you know, this is a good way to give criticism. I think it's called the criticism sandwich, where you think of it like, you think criticism as, you know, the meat or the cheese center of a sandwich, right? So, things that you think someone did wrong or could improve on. You try to put those in the middle. And then the bread, that's the positive. That's like, hey, what did they do right? So basically, think of it like this. Let's say, you know, my audio quality and my stream quality were really bad, and I wanted to tell myself this, because I'm two people, because, you know. Yeah, but anyway, using that example... The best way to do that would be, hey, I like your stream. You have a good personality and, you know, your gameplay seems pretty good. Like, you seem good at the game. However, I noticed that your audio quality could be improved. Here's what you could do to improve it. Or here's something I think you should look into if you don't necessarily know. 'Cause so often you don't know exactly what's wrong. It's just something that doesn't really appeal to you. But I'll definitely check back again in the future to see, because I liked what I saw for the most part. So, again, that's a rough example. That's using a stream as an example here. But that would be kind of an example of the criticism sandwich, where you try to sandwich the bad in beneath two slices of good. So then someone doesn't really think that you're just out to get them or to tear them down or whatever. But at the same time, they... are getting feedback that could help them. Like, honestly, some of the best... Oh, there's a rainbow beetle there. Some of the best criticism I got, it was a little harsh, but it was fair. And I don't necessarily think it followed that advice, but at the same time, it wasn't just like, oh, this sucks. It was... And this is the other way to give good criticism. Do it in a way that shows why it's good. So often if you just are told, hey, I don't like this, but you don't offer a solution, well, that doesn't really help someone. But if you can provide a solution and a reason why that solution is good, then that can be very helpful if someone is receptive to it. Now, you know, whoever might not be, but I think people generally do like to improve. It can be tough. Not everyone improves at the same rate, but it's still something that I think people like to improve as a general rule. So, what I would recommend doing... Oh, the criticism I got, it was, hey, you don't have, what was it? A compressor on your audio. You really need to do that because, you know, you peak at, like, certain times, or, you know, like your volume. Basically, my volume... If I were speaking loudly, it would not be balanced properly compared to speaking quieter. That makes sense. And I didn't fully understand that at the time. And it did come across as a bit harsh. However, rather than just discarding it, I looked into it. Like, I did some research on it, and I figured out how to do it, and it's been something I've been improving on over time. And it's something that I can now hear in other people's audio if they aren't doing it right. you know, they'll talk really quiet, or it gets really loud when they scream or shout or something. And I know that mine isn't perfect, but I also know that it's so much better than it was. All right, let's go home. So, because I had that bit of criticism there, and I didn't just disregard it like, no, it's fine, you don't know what you're talking about. And I actually listened to it and thought, hey, you know what? This is something that I can do. This is something I should look into and figure out how to do and understand why it's good. That helped me improve. Like, that's still probably one of the best pieces of criticism I've gotten over the years. And I've gotten a lot. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's another good thing, too, Livoltal, and I think that's important to understand. Livoltal saying, another thing I've come to learn, I want to tell others, there are no bad ideas. Rather than telling someone their idea is dumb, work with them to make their ideas even better. Encourage rather than discourage. Be open to new ideas as well. Very true. Very true. I think that you're right. I think if you just try to discard ideas as bad, or create an environment where they're bad, and that also kind of goes to people who don't accept criticism well. If they just stick to their own my way is right kind of attitude, that doesn't really help them either. That's not really good. You need to have an environment where ideas can be accepted. It's not just a one-track mind. I think that's quite important. There was another thing that I just thought of too, and I don't remember exactly what it was. But I remember it was also kind of fitting for this whole discussion. It involved multiple people too. Different. Now I don't remember. Don't you hate it when that happens? I also hate it when this happens. My inventory gets full of bananas. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've watched some Kitchen Nightmares. I know what you mean. It can be tough to change, too. That's the problem. Sometimes you're not able to. I remember what it was now. I remember what it was. Okay, so my website. I know you've heard me talk about it a whole bunch. But this is a prime example, not necessarily of criticism, but of understanding people and making people feel like, hey, you know, I value your input and opinion. So let's say I'm making a tool, or I'm making some kind of thing that, you know, I would like to have user input on, okay? Or maybe I don't, but like generally speaking, you know, if I'm asking someone, hey, how do you use this site? How do you use it? I love watching people use my site, like just looking over their shoulder and seeing what they do, or using like a tool, or doing something like that. I love watching people do that, because the thing is, if they don't figure something out, if something just doesn't click with them, it's not them that's being dumb. It's me that didn't present the information or the interface in a way that made sense. And, you know, a lot of people, especially like programmers and developers, you know, they don't think so much about what's called UX, or user experience. And, you know, I get that. You're thinking of function. You're thinking, oh, this is what I want something to do. All right, I want it to do this. Now, it might not always do this, but I want it to. You know what, I'm gonna pick these apples. I have a lot of inventory space, and I know I'm going to be visiting towns soon. I need money, so we'll do this. But, you know, like, when it comes to designing sites, or tools, or programs, or things like that, it's really important to understand you want to find people that don't know what it is that you want to do. and you want their input. That's super helpful. And this doesn't just go for websites, it can go with a lot of things. But if you have an open mind to trying to find newbies, let's say, for whatever it is you're looking to cover or looking to do, in my case, it's websites, but, you know, for other people, it might be different presentations or things like, I don't know. If they can't figure something out, then that's something you need to look into. Not something of, hey, they need to figure it out. And that's why I love watching people's thought processes on sites or things. That's actually why I like going to Dream Towns, and I mean, it's a little different, but I like figuring that out when I go to Dream Towns on Animal Crossing. I try to think, okay, what were they thinking when going through all of this? You know, not necessarily trying to judge, but just trying to understand their thought process. And, you know, in that case, it doesn't really matter to me because, you know, it's not like I need to work on the next Animal Crossing game or anything. That's not it, but, you know, it's still one of those things that I'm sure is rooted in that fascination of how people use things. And I think that, for instance, for my Pokédex or for my team builder tools and stuff like that, you know, these are things that I want people to be able to figure out. I want it to be a really nice experience, unlike, say, YouTube, where they keep changing things and making things hidden, all that stuff. Like, there are so many things that designers and developers, and they do wrong. It's like, you know, you have to watch how people use things. And sometimes there may be ways that someone like me, I'll use something a certain way, but just more people don't use it that way. That makes sense? Like, I hate having... Oh, you know what? Look at this thing. Is that a bagworm? It is. Bag that bagworm. Because I feel like it's one of those things that someone will be like, hey, I really want a bagworm. I'll be like, oh boy, here we go again. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. I feel like there's a lot that can be gained from opinions and just trying to understand people. And I think it doesn't just apply to programmers or developers either. I think these are things that, you know, just anyone can kind of try to understand. 'Cause that's really, at the end of the day, understanding people, you know? Oh, so many people don't even try. You can get so much further if you try to understand someone's point of view or their perspective. Like, you know, I'm not going to ask you to do anything as far as, like, politics or stuff like that goes. This is more of a mental exercise. But, you know, think of something. Think of a position that you have, and then think of the opposite. You know, think of the counterpoint to that. Think of the position that you disagree with. Now try to understand why people think that. You know, now, you might still not agree with that, but I think it can go a long way if you try to think of, you know, someone else's perspective. You know, why is it? And then you have an understanding of that. And you can also then use that understanding when you're making contact or communication with them. Ooh, a metalloid. Like, that's just one of those kind of, I won't say common sense things, but real world skill, if you will. You can use that, and you can actually do a lot when it comes to influencing conversations. You know, those little tricks. Sort of like me saying, you know, about, well, do you like Pokemon? How do you judge this? Again, kind of understanding that mindset, knowing that, okay, someone's either going to be like, oh, I only like those shooter games, or I only like, you know, this or that. Well, then it changes the comeback, so to speak. It's not about winning, but, you know, you have more of an understanding of that perspective. Shoot! I just sold all my apples. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, man! Oh, well, whatever. I still got some money. I think I have a basket of apples, so it's not the end of the world, but that was really dumb. That's just money. So I have 39,000. Let's do some beach combing. I really need money. Really badly. Like, I might need to shake trees. I can't believe I sold all that stuff, though. I was just talking and talking and talking. What's the problem with talking? I just need to stop talking. Then I wouldn't run into these issues. Actually, what I should do is I should try to peddle my rainbow beetle. I think that'd be good. Hey, thanks so much, Nibs, for gifting a sub to Baking Gamer. Really do appreciate that. It's awesome. Alright. Sell some of this stuff here. Like, if I could have someone come in and buy that 7 lamp, that would be really helpful. Alright, maybe I got something good in here. Whoa, not selling that. None of this stuff looks very good. Ew! 890 bells? Gross. Alright, well, I mean, at least it's enough to buy a dream. I think I will go to 1 dream. Really helping with money, but, you know. See if I can get to 40,000 first, though. What the heck? Oh, lost item. Great. I mean, I like these tasks, but that's gonna take some time. Oh well, it's okay. It was either this or shake some trees. Wow, I can't talk. I feel like I've been streaming so much lately that I've been losing my ability to speak coherently. I find that happens. Like, I've been doing a lot of streams because of my new BFFs, NIS America, which has been really fun. Like, I've definitely enjoyed that. I think it's really cool. Wasn't expecting that, but it's just a great relationship with them as a publisher. But it's a lot of games to play. Oh man. So it's been I have been quite well, I won't say talkative, but I've been using my voice a lot lately. And I'm starting to feel it. Breeze, NIS America, here, I have this game for you. Basically. I mean, like, okay, I don't know what I can say, but I'll say that there were, on top of everything else, there were even 2 more games that I had to just say, hey, I don't have time, unfortunately. Like, maybe I can revisit it in, like, December or January when I have more time. But, yeah, it was, like, it's cool. It's just great to be showered in games and stuff, and, like, that's really neat. It does take time. So, yeah. Which, also, if there are any, like, NIS America games that, you know, are on the horizon that you're like, oh, you should play that, like, let me know. Because what I really find probably the best about this whole situation is, you know, now I have a really good contact there. Like, if there's something you want to see me play coming up, you know, I'll be able to... She was looking at that bug. I'll be able to just be like, hey, hook me up. And they'd probably be like, yeah, sure. Which is great. Like, it's really nice to have a relationship with publishers like that. Like, that's been really fun. Alright, let's see. Went back and looked since I've started streaming Animal Crossing. I've streamed over 86 hours of gameplay. Goodness, that's a lot. Hi, Oliver. Didn't I hear you say you wanted a rock guitar? Well, here you go. I found one for you. Sick. Oh, man, if only that happened in real life. It is proof of our friendship. You're always so nice to me. I want to thank you. Wow. Rock guitar, yeah. All right, but is this yours? That thing is, I kind of want to sell it for money. Although rock guitar is nice. Hey, how's it going, Silver Salamence? Probably gonna be Eloise's, just watch. Phantom Brave is a fun game like Disgaea, but very different. I feel like I have that on my Vita, actually. I want Stitches to try that bear shirt on. Should have tried it on right then and there. Would have been perfect. Ooh, I need to put this bagworm away as well. Otherwise someone's going to want to buy it. Alright, let's see. Louise, 47 days in and she's still boring. Yep. Hey, thanks so much, Lisanne, for gifting a sub to I'm Here to Dance. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You've been so generous today. Gifted subs. Out of room. Right, rock guitar. I'm just gonna put this away for right now. I don't actually know how much it sells for. Why didn't Eloise want to move out? Because that's not what my dream foretold. It just wasn't meant to be. I don't remember if I asked if this was Francine's. I think it was just Chrissy. Maybe Eloise is the true villain. Okay, it's not Limburg. Actually, I don't know where everyone is. Cyrano. I miss him. Oh, buddy. Alright, here you go. Have this. Is this yours? No. Then whose is it? I don't think I asked Stitches yet, did I? Ask Chrissy. I did ask Stitches, but I'm running out of options. My old buddy Care Bear! Oh man, alright, here you go. Whoa, well, it's not mine. Oh, you had me for a moment, you jerk! Puddles! Are you two going to talk? Come on? A little conversation wouldn't hurt. Alright, is this yours, Puddles? I haven't seen Nan or Limburg today. Kind of sad. I was wondering what happened to this. Thanks for finding it. Alright, you're welcome. A blue flannel shirt. Ah, lovely. Just what I wanted. You want this blue flannel shirt, hon? Seen Jay's house. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jay. That's not a good sign. I don't know about Eloise destroying Poorburg. I think that would make her too interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that's everyone. So, I said I'd do a dream. Let's do one dream, not two, just one. Just gonna have to hope I have enough money for tomorrow. Oh, I have 42,000 now. Where did I get that extra money? And was it from, probably from selling my apples. I'm just gonna leave that tree of apples up there. I don't trust myself anymore. Well, I did deserve that, but okay. Alright, wait. Where was I going? Oh, I was gonna pay it off. That's right. Pay off what I can. Alright, 102,000. So if I donate 41,000? Okay, we need 61,000. I think I can do it, but it's going to require visiting towns, I have a feeling. Hopefully someone buying my rainbow bug. That would be a big help. Try to keep that in my inventory. Oh, there's Jay. What are you doing? Okay, dream time. Dream time. Let's see if we'll get any more creepy than that last one. That last one was pretty good, actually. Deadwood. Yeah, I'm limiting myself. I can 100% only go to 1. Well, 2, I guess, but I'm not doing 2. Alright, give me a random dream. Let's go. No, thankfully dreams aren't for 3,000. That'd be crazy. All right. So, moment of truth. Daytime. There's paths. That's always a good sign. See, the reason why I always think it's a good sign if you see paths is usually it's people who care about the game enough to place paths. Markarth. Oh, hey. The Dragonborn. Boos. Roda! Alright, what do we have here, though? Look at all this stuff. I love it when they give you accessories. Oh my gosh, look at all the trees and stuff over there. Banana split hat. Banana hat! Or the heart bopper. Oh yeah. Rimmed glasses. Yo! Okay, I like this. Oh, wow. Wow. Puffy, hi. Dingus? Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's just so green and colorful. There's just like... Wait, wow, this is classy. It's a clover path. It is literally a clover path. That is really nice. Oh, this is looking like an absolute dream. I see blue roses there. Zero. Hey, you're not from around here, are you? Faux shizzle. Alright, Wolfgang saying faux shizzle. Wonderful. Stream is worth 500 bells. Absolutely. How does someone do a clover path? Show you. They're 4-leaf clovers. Oh man. This is... Oops. I didn't even press anything. That's kind of weird. What are those? Live long and prosper. Like, what is that hat? That thing is cool. Oh, this is neat. Wow. There's just so much color and stuff going on here. One of the Sanrio items. Oh, okay. Like, I appreciate how kind of random it is, you know? Like, there's order, but there's also disorder. And there's Bob. Bob! Meow. Oh, man. Like, I mean, it's not just, oh, here's a patch of blue roses. It's, hey, here's some blue roses over here, or a blue rose. Here's, like, some colors. Like, it's very colorful. And very, like, erratic. And I love that. Like, I think it's really nice. Like, not in the bad way. Choke on my rage. Alright, that was quite aggressive, Retsuko. Ooh, purple tulips. Oh my goodness. Look at this lovely bench right here. Well, I don't think it's actually lovely bench, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is such a nice town. Now, the only thing that would make this perfect... Gladys is here, of course. Now, I know she's not here, but... Or this one, Mallory. Right? Oh, is that some pave? Contents here seem to be arranged in a very precarious... No, it's a Gracie furniture, that's right. You have some duplication going on in this case of the 4-leaf clovers and many rare flowers. Actually, I'm not gonna suspect that. Like, maybe, but you can buy these, like, if you go online. Like, I don't think that they themselves duplicated. Maybe they did with the clovers. That does seem like a lot to buy, so they probably had some help with that, but not necessarily... nefariously. The flowers, they could have also bred that in another town. And there are ways you can get a lot of the 4-leaf clovers. I don't remember what it is, but I think if you have, like, a really bad town that's overrun with stuff, and then I think you get 4-leaf clovers on St. Patrick's Day. I don't remember if that's, like, a guarantee or not, but I think there might be a way for that. So, like, it's probably something that escapes me, but they might have had a second town where they did time travel for it. They might not have. They might not have. But unlike the one town that we went to last time, this doesn't absolutely scream duplication. Is this Pico? I'm really curious now. I think it is. Everyone's rooting for her. Yay, it's Pico! Aw. He's so cute. What is your catchphrase, though? I'm almost afraid to know. Oh, Mochi. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. This is a fantastic town. Oh, look at that. There's, like, some flowers down on the edge, but not too many. Alright, who else is over here? Like she had Gladys or Goldie. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, hey! You're still really cute, though. Fauna. All fawning over Fauna. She's also a very cute villager. I really want to check out these houses. I just don't have, like, a ton of time. Pretty hungry. But it's a really cool town. Oh, hey! Rudy? Yeah, Rudy. Rudy's really neat. Got this big smile on his face. Wait, is Rudy one of the welcome amiibo ones? Or if he is or isn't. Oh, hey, it's you. Orang. Dunkaroo. Okay. Oh, man. Wow. There are a lot of really, really adorable villagers here. What a nice town. I definitely have to get the code for this. This is just a delight. There's also 4 houses here, too. Outdoing even Fire Emblem. Coffees. Let's just see who's here. Cheryl, Azalea, Sapphire, and Retsuko. Penelope. I think that's the only one we haven't seen. Okay, I want to check out some of these houses. I don't actually know who the mayor is. Probably Cheryl? Or Cheryl's? There. Oh yes, the Clover one. It looks really nice. Is the mouse with the pink bow ears? Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, Gladys is a normal personality type villager. Wow! This is so wild. Look at this. It's nice. It's got some of the Sanrio stuff. A really cute wallpaper. Things here and there. It's very interesting, because... the heck? There's like little mushrooms down there. Pretend like nothing was seen. Very cozy, though. Oh, this is a nice kitchen. Some bread. Cake. Pretty nice. A little over the place here, but, you know, certainly really decent. Wonder what the other houses look like. Oh, dear. Oh, it's the dessert kitchen. Okay. This is just adorable. Oh. Sitting on cinnamon buns. I don't know how I feel about this. Also, donuts. And more donuts. I can sit on donuts while eating donuts. Oh, that's just delightful. This is adorable. I love this dessert room. Oh, there's like a little cake there. A cupcake. That's cute. Oh, man. Alright, what's over here? Whoa. What is this floor? It's a cool floor. This is a mighty bathroom. Oh, man. Talk about refreshing. Oh, I like this a lot. Wait, is this the same thing I have? I think it's a different... Oh, that bathroom's so good. Okay. I'm wondering about a gyroid dungeon, though. Oh, nice. I feel like the last town we went to had something very similar. I think it was done a little bit better, though. But this is also still really nice. This is kind of weird, though. I like it. I like it. You could buy items from dreams like you can in the house showcase. I hope they'll let you. Maybe with, like, some restrictions, but, you know... Ooh. Oh, this is creepy! This is nice. Oh, man, look at this. This is very creepy. And that's just one of the houses. I just want to take a look at the others to see if they're developed as well. It's really impressive when you have multiple that are developed. Well, this is definitely, like... I'd say this is probably the best town I've been to. I feel like so much has gone into it. Okay. I want to get that code. Yeah, this is a really good dream. I particularly like and appreciate the exterior, to be honest. Because I feel like that is, it's not just cookie cutter, if that makes sense. You know, it feels like it's just spread out all over the place. I think the only thing I kind of have to dock a few points for are these bridges. Like, I just feel like this stone bridge doesn't work. You know, like, it should at least be the brick bridge. I think that'd look really nice, or fairy tale or something. Not that it's, you know, a huge deal. I mean, I'm hardly one to talk, but I'm just saying, like, it's so hard to find anything wrong with this town that I think that's probably, like, the main thing. All right, Markarth. Oh, it was updated not too long ago, 7/20/2019. 4F000141FBED. Very worthwhile. Maybe they don't have the other bridges, PWP? I mean, maybe, but I feel like this town has access to so much that I would just kind of imagine they would be able to get that. Which also leads me to believe that it probably wasn't... Like, I'm very certain this wasn't hacked. Only thing is maybe the clovers might have been duplicated or gotten from someone who helped with that. But that's about it. And that's not that bad. Oh, that's right. I didn't realize they could be in their house. So I was trying to figure out, who is this person? This isn't a mannequin. Why are they moving? Broken crayon, still color. Oh, there are some words to live by. This is great. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas house. Oh. It's perfect. They even have the Jack, like, shirt on display. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is nice. Ah! This is the theme house. It's the 100-acre woods, right? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is this? This is... I Love You is currently playing. This is adorable. Wow. What the heck? Oh, it's Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? There's the There's the white rabbit. There's Alice's dress and the teacups. And the cake. This is quite brilliant. Like, this just gets better and better. Goodness, the amount of detail here. We have Nightmare Before Christmas. We have Pooh. It's over here now. Oh, this is... Snow White. Cinderella, that's right. Or maybe Sleeping Beauty. I think this is probably Cinderella because of this thing and the pumpkin. Oh, that is really cool. It's okay, I didn't remember it either. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Wait, is this Pirates of the Caribbean? Or... No. It might actually just be a bunch of random stuff. No, Peter Pan! You're right! Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because we have Big Ben there. We have this, we have the pirate. Oh, yeah. The fairy! Okay, I get it now. I get it, the clothes. This one took a little bit more, but I do like it. Yes, Tinkerbell, yeah. Oh, man. This is cool. Brave? Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that, but yeah, it is Brave. Nice. Yeah, I actually forgot I saw that. I saw it like a long time ago. Very long time ago. It was alright. The pitfall. That'd have been great. Grow at your own pace. But that wasn't a quote, that was actually like an action. What you do. Whoa. Is this... This is Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? There's the rose! Oh, and the chandelier... Or not chandelier. But yeah, you know. Oh my gosh. It continues. This is so smart. Some sound outside, that's weird. This is so smart. I was really hoping that there'd be Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, this is absolutely, I mean, you can't have it any other way. Oh, that's perfect. Although I feel like they could have had like a beach. I think there's a beach for it, you know, like a beach floor. This one doesn't take any effort. Wow. I mean, to figure out what it is. This is totally Aladdin. There's Abu. Oh, Jasmine. Raja. The lamp. The pyramid over there. Oh, man. This is great. So worth it. Wait. So is this Alice in Wonderland as well? This is so smart. This also fits. Brilliant. I feel like those could have been painted white. Or gold. Maybe they didn't even know, actually. That's really cool. There's a snake in my boot. I wish they could put a snake there. Toy Story. The pizza. I love all the references they have here, too. This is, like, absolutely the best. The best town I've been to. I don't think it would even be possible to beat this town. How do you beat this town? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There's 7 gnomes. There's 7 beds. Oh. I'm just so done. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. This is like the best town. It's just like, honestly, how do you beat this? This is how you beat Animal Crossing. Wait, no, I've been here. Wait, so then oh, okay, so there's only one more house to look at. What is that? I think it's northeast. Yeah, by the police station. And that's a big tree, too. Oof. Town is the final boss of Animal Crossing. It really is. This doesn't ring a bell to me, though. It looks nice, though. Kind of reminds me of, like, an old diner or something. It is possible that this might not be a Disney-themed house as well. It is very cute, though. Oh my gosh, look at that big cake light. And this bear. It's so pink. Such a cute room. Alright, what's up here? Yeah, it's possible, like, these two might not be Disney-themed. We're just assuming here. This is nice. Really nice kitchen. Different from the other one, too. Think you've seen a more creative town? I don't think I have either. Like, honestly, I'm trying to think if I've seen a better town, even in, like, Benchton and stuff. Another really nice bathroom. That's very different from the other one. Yeah, this is really cool. Only downside is there's no gyroid dungeon. Oh, this is nice. Very fancy. Did Benshin have much dream hopping? Yeah, I think it had some. I know Cheville did. Whoa! What the heck happened down here? Wait, what is that sound? Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be flatlining. This is terrifying. It's that machine back there. I can't even get back there. This is so sad. I'm sorry. We lost him. Oh no. I don't know about that axe though. That's kinda... This is a very creepy room. This is a very creepy room. There's something very dark here. That's some bad energy. Sure, whoa. I really like this place though. Oh, what a great town. Alright, I'll go back. I have to share the code one more time. It's for those of you in the back that didn't see it the first time. FB000141 FBED, Town of Markarth. I was expecting Skyrim when I got here, not Disney. But I really, really like it. Like, absolutely the best town I've been to. Like, just so much love went into it. Like, it's at the point where it's unfair to compare other towns to this. Because someone could be doing really well, and it still wouldn't come close. That was top tier. That was great. Oh man, that was so good. That was a wonderful dream. Alright, alright. Anyway, I'm like really hungry, so I gotta get going. But hopefully you all enjoyed. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. Oh yeah. And I need to make about, what was it, 60,000 bells? Let's do it. Alright, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time, everyone. Oh yeah.